Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on this look right here. This is like my green goddess makeup tutorial. I love this look so much and I'm so excited to be able to do it for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel and make sure you leave me a comment. And also, I just wanted to say, if you guys got like some palettes for Christmas or whatever kind of palettes that you guys have lying around and you would like for me to do a tutorial using those palettes, then leave me a comment down below and let me know, because I really want to do some tutorials with palettes that you guys already have. I know the Jaclyn Hill palette is like a huge palette that I have had lots of requests on, so I'm thinking that my next video will probably be with the Jaclyn Hill palette. So let's just get right into it. Okay, so I went ahead and I applied my base, my foundation, my contour, like I showed you in the previous video, and of course I did my brows off camera. I have already like primed and set my eyes. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go in with this shade right here in the Morphe Dare to Create palette, and this is called Bare. B-A-R-E, not B-A-R, just so you know. Okay, so now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be going in with some pretty dark shadows, and I do not want any fallout to fall onto my cheeks. But I also don't want to bake my face again because I have this texture right here, so I want to make sure that I don't let any of the stuff fall down on it. And what I'm going to do to prevent that is I'm just going to apply these shadow shields. And I really like these. All you have to do is, it comes with like a sticky back and you can just peel this off. And what I like to do is I like to peel it off, but I like to stick it to the back of my hand a couple of times and peel it off so that it isn't as sticky on my eye, because this is like so tender. I don't want it to like, you know, be tugging at that. I'm just gonna press it down. So the next shade I'm gonna go in with is right here, and it's called Pine. Put it right here, and I'm gonna just blend it up into the crease. I actually think I want a little bit smaller of a brush, so I'm going to go in with the M506. And then I'll go back in with the 508 and I will just 518 and I will just blend it out. I'm actually going to take this Kylie Cosmetics brush. I don't know what it's called. I actually got it in, I think it was her peach palette. And I'm just going to blend that and blend the edges until it's really soft. And I love this because you can just push it right onto that, and it's going to give us a nice clean line when we pull it off. And I'm just going to go back in with the 513 that I applied the shade Bare with, and I'm just going to blend out the edges. So I'm just basically building this color up. Okay, the next shade I'm gonna go in with is this one right here, and it's called So Glam. I'm gonna use the Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadow brush to apply this. So I'm just gonna apply this like I would a cut crease, and this is gonna cover the other 2/3 of our eyelid. Okay, so my favorite thing that I'm about to do is go in with this Stila Shimmer and Glow liquid eyeshadow, and it's in the shade Douce. Is this beautiful like green shadow with like some gold reflex in it. Look how gorgeous that is. And I didn't really explain this in my last video that much, but I kind of have hooded eyes, and so you'll see, like, I just looked up, and when I did, whatever is right here on my eyes, it deposits itself right there, which makes it super easy to do a cut crease for hooded eyes. So that's what I do. I put it on the bottom first, right down here, and then I will look up and I will let it deposit itself, and then I will use that as my line. And then I will just fill the rest of it in. And then I like to blend it out with this Morphe M170-4SH. It's just tiny and precise, and it's so much easier to just get that product worked in there exactly where I want it. Oh my god, this shadow is just like one of my favorite eyeshadows on this earth right now. It is just so beautiful. I'm gonna go back with that Kylie brush with a little bit of that pine shade on it. I'm gonna dust off the excess, and I'm just gonna press it right back in there. And then I'm just gonna peel this off. See what I was talking about, it being, ouch. There we go. And there we already have our like nice sharp line. We didn't have to put a bunch of powder under our eyes, and that's what works best for me. I'm gonna go in very lightly with the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, but I'm not gonna use very much. Like, I'm barely dotting any on there, and that's a little light for me, so I'm gonna go in with just a touch of the Urban Decay. And then I'm going to take just a little bit of the RCMA No Color Powder, like the tiniest amount ever. And I'm just going to press that right under the eye so that it doesn't crease. Okay, now I'm going to take the R41 and I'm going to go back underneath the eyes with that shade Bare. I'm just going to take the very edge and bring it up this way so that it will blend out that harsh line just a little bit. Next, I'm going to take a flat definer brush and I'm going to go back in with the shade Pine, and I'm going to press that right up under my lash line and blend it out. 2/3 of the way on my eye. I don't normally always like to bring dark shadows all the way in because it closes your eyes off. I am going to spritz my brush with some Fix Plus. Okay, and then I am going to take an R36 brush and I'm going to put some of that color So Glam back on there. And so I want this eye look to be a little bit smokier, so I'm going to go in with the Marc Jacobs highliner in the shade Rococo, and I'm going to put that in my bottom lash line, but I'm going to take a beauty blender and I'm going to pull down on my eyelid so that I can get to it without touching my makeup and messing up the concealer. I'm going to go in with the Kylie Royal Peach palette, and I'm going to take this shade. It's called Mojito, and I am going to spray it with some Fix Plus 2. Oh yes. See, it's just like a little bit lighter, but it brings everything together. Oh, I love it. This MAC Fix Plus that I'm using is like the new coconut one, and oh my god, I love it. Coconut is like one of my favorite scents, flavors, like everything. Okay, so we are back and I've put on my lashes. These are in the style Diamonds by Lily Lashes, and then I'm just going to use some waterproof mascara on my lower lashes. Okay, and I'm still sticking with a liquid highlighter right now because my skin is still dry. So I'm going to take my handy dandy beauty blender, and I'm going to go back in with the Temptu by Boxycharm liquid highlighter, and I'm just going to press that around. I'm gonna put a little strap down my nose. A little bit on the cupid's bow. And I am going to do a little bit of blush. I've been skipping blush lately just because of, you know, my cheeks being so dry, but I'm going to use a little bit. And I'm just going to use this little soft brush, and it's a Morphe R5. And I'm going to go into the Tarte Blush Bazaar. I mean, this is like my favorite blush right now. And I'm just going to go in with this shade right here that is called Angelic, which is so fitting. We'll just call it Angelique. So I'm gonna go very lightly and press it in right here. Not too much because I don't want a lot of powder on this area where I'm dry. And one thing that I do that I know you guys saw in my last video and I forgot to explain because I got nervous was that I do take, like, with barely any product on my brush at all, I like to sweep a little bit of blush right through here, because if you get like sunburn naturally, you always get it right there. So I just like to bring it together right there, but not very much at all. Okay, and for lipstick today, I'm gonna go in with the shade Daddy, and it is the Jeffree Star and Manny MUA collaboration. I want to add just a little bit of gloss, and I'm going to use the Kylie Cosmetics gloss in the shade Literally, and I'm just going to add it in the center. And then to finish this look up, I'm just going to use the Morphe Prep and Set setting spray. This is just going to help your makeup stay on longer, and it's also going to bring a little more luminosity to your skin, and then it's also, if you have powders on your face, it's going to mesh that together really well with the foundation. So yeah, that's my tutorial on this look right here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am in love with this look. I love the greens. I have green eyes, so it just makes them like pop so much more. I hope that you guys liked this tutorial. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, share it with all of your friends, and I'll see you guys next time.